While most Americans were enjoying our country's favorite day to celebrate revolution on July 4th by grilling some burgers and kicking back some beers, Traitor-in-Chief Trump decided that Independence Day in America would be the best day to announce that he's meeting with the guy who stole our last election, Russia's Vladimir Putin. Yep, he literally took the day when America celebrates overthrowing an oppressive tyrant and gaining political independence by announcing a meeting with the authoritarian leader of a foreign country that's politically pulling his strings. It's like he's just flaunting his treason in our face and daring us to call him out on it. It's outrageous. And as for what will be discussed at the meeting, besides Putin's little puppet kissing the ring and pledging allegiance to the geopolitical aims of the Russian Federation, apparently, Trump regime officials stated, quote, "There's no specific agenda. It's really going to be whatever the president wants to talk about." Now, normally a president would spend a lot of time briefing for a bilateral meeting like this, but we all know Trump doesn't like briefings. And he would be particularly focused on what specific areas of global concern the two countries can find mutual interest and negotiate over any conflicts of interest. But Trump is so far out of his depth in the Oval Office, he probably thinks it's okay to wing it and grab some beers with the foreign leader and shoot his mouth off with whatever happens to drift into his mind at the moment. I guess when you're showing up to get your marching orders from a foreign dictator, you don't really need to do a lot of prep work, because Trump is just the puppet, and Putin is the one who's really driving the agenda in America's foreign affairs now. He'll probably spend some time warming up that cock holster for the guy, though, thanking Putin for directly interfering in our last presidential election in order to hand victory to Trump. And you can be goddamn certain that he won't be telling Putin to back off in the next round of elections, because treason is apparently okay with the modern-day Republican Party. You know, as long as it wins you the next election, you bunch of traitors. And the problem with that line of thinking is that one day, all of Trump's lies will be exposed. The robe will be removed, and we will see him for what he really is: a charlatan, a bigot, and Putin's little bitch. And when that day comes, the Republican Party and all Trump's enablers in Congress will pay a heavy price for being complicit in this treachery. And if Republicans can't find their way to impeaching this illegitimate president, then they are the handmaidens of a Russian overthrowing of our government. And our only recourse left as patriotic Americans will be a revolution at the ballot box that so thoroughly decimates their numbers that this party of traitors to the Republic will never recover. I'm Ryan Clayton. This is Content News. Come back daily for the news where we're free to share the truth.